Look at what's going on, and it's Hurricane Lane. I'll get out of the way so you can see it. Those of you who may have friends or relatives, you may have lived in Hawaii at one point, stationed there for many people. I want to let you know what's going on. 150-mile-an-hour winds right now. Very powerful Category 4 storm, and it's expected to move more northwestward coming up in the next couple of days. There's where it is by 8 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, Hawaii time. 140-mile-an-hour winds. It's weakened a little bit. Is where it is on Thursday morning, Hawaii time. Weakened a bit more, but still very, very strong, and poised to come very, very close to the Big Island first, of course, and then Oahu, where most of the people live, obviously. 90-mile-an-hour winds as it passes by Oahu and Honolulu, if it does indeed take this course. And the right side of any hurricane is the worst part of it. So again, watching that one very, very carefully for Hawaii coming up, especially by Thursday and Friday. So that's where it's going. To give you an idea where this thing is, again, you can see where the Big Island is here, and Honolulu is right there, Oahu, and a very, very well-formed hurricane. You can see the outflow over the top of it of all these cirrus clouds. It's evacuating all the air from inside of it. So it's got a good, strong eye to it and a very strong circulation. Where is it in relation to us? Well, of course, here's where we are. It's way, way on off into the other ocean. We got terrific, terrific weather ahead. Here's a look at what's going on Super Now Pretend Live. There's a slight chance of some rainfall coming up during the overnight hours, but it's not likely to be anything real big. The cold front is going to sweep the rain on out of here a little under 24 hours from now. So cool front dropping on in, and then there'll be a secondary shot of drier air. Again, we could see a few showers by around 3 in the morning out of that area to our west. There's the rainfall. Heavy during the day today, but it didn't last long. We'd see a shot of rain move on through, and then another heavy shot of rain, but there was enough time for the streets to drain out before that. Around 2:33 in the morning, we could see a stray shower move on through the area, and this forecast model has really been quite consistent in doing that. Now, this is the medium range forecast model, and it just updated before we went on the air for our 11 o'clock newscast tonight, and it did have that same area of rain moving through at 3 in the morning. Now it's just got some showers moving through North Carolina before 7 o'clock in the morning, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, moving on through. But it's still a chance of rainfall coming up at 3 in the morning, I tend to think, for the area. Now we get into the day. It'll likely be into the low 90s. I'm going a little bit warmer than these raw numbers off the model, but we are looking again at that cool front dropping on in with scattered showers and thunderstorms at 4 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, and then thereafter a stray shower is possible, and that secondary area of drier air, you can see the northwest winds and then become a little bit different right into here. That's where that little wind shift line is located, and that could produce a stray shower, but that'll really dry the air out on into Thursday morning. We'll start the day in the 60s. I'm going low 80s for a high temperature coming up during the afternoon on Thursday. How about from there? Well, we go into Friday. Still beautiful weather, likely around 80 degrees. How about Saturday? Likely low 80s. Rain? Nah, not likely. On into Sunday, we're looking a little bit warmer, likely into the mid 80s for a high temperature coming up during the day on Sunday. But all look very, very dry once we get past the day on Wednesday. Likely be between around 4 o'clock and 7 to 8 o'clock would be our best chance of rain during the afternoon and early evening. Otherwise, around 92 degrees, hot day, but then it cools off and the air dries out and stays that way all the way into the weekend.